types. One serious, like everybody, and then one chilled out like me. Alifia, please direct us. Which one first?
Take whichever
Serious?
one.
No, I'm not taking because I can't. I have my screen
I'm
here.
taking?
Yeah, you please.
Okay, so Anupama, okay, Mukul, Mudit, if you guys are coming, but no problem. Anupama, at least. Are you coming? Oh, she's gone to get herself fixed, I think.
Makeup, shake up.
No, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up.
Okay, going. Got it.
Mudit is setting his lighting and all that. Photographer Sahab.
Got it.
Great.
Okay, now you can start. We're live.
Okay, so just before the meeting started, I somehow got this inspiration and I posted on the group. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So this is a quote that I have grown up with. It is by a gentleman called Swami Vivekananda. He was a philosopher and a thinker in the 19th century. And he died young. He was probably 38, but he set up this organization called Ramakrishna Mission, which has inspired a whole lot of people. And if you get hold of any of his books, it'll be interesting. Or even if you Google him or Wikipedia, he was quite a inspiring personality. And people like me have kind of sought inspiration and solace from his writings and some of his speeches. So I recommend you look him up. What this means, this quote, is basically that we are, we've got lots to do. And unless we plan it out, we are probably going in the wrong direction. So for us, since we are doing our first meeting of 2024, it's a good time to see what are our plans, what are we going to accomplish, and what time period, who and what will happen. Because planning is very, very critical to whatever we want to accomplish in this year and beyond. So on that note, let's start off. We are Entrepreneurs Connect 2.0. We are a business referral group. We connect people, ideas, and opportunities. We are supported by Rooftop Sales. And slide. So as all of you know, we are an online platform. And we've been doing this for over 3 years. We started off on the 19th of September 2020. Those were times of COVID, challenging times. We've survived that, and I'm sure those challenging times brought out the best in us. We today have 375 members, and we do this every Saturday morning. We've impacted hundreds and thousands of people, and we intend to take this to the next level with the interactions that we have, with the kind of supportive environment that we have been able to create. And like everything else, we are online. So we are on WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn. If you are not part of our LinkedIn group, just go back to the group on WhatsApp and do join us. We do business sessions, business challenges, breakout rooms, education sessions. And today, since we don't have too many people, we could probably create breakout rooms or have this as a breakout room itself and look at some issues that are contemporary, like, for example, how we are going to use artificial intelligence as opposed to natural stupidity in our business. Just a thought. Think about it. Chew on it. Our values, accountability, transparency, generosity, and trust. This is our team, Alithia, myself, Anil, our co-founders. We have on our team Sabri Rajan, Anupama Parkar, Bharat Nangia, and we have Chaitanya, Bailey, and Ashish Angra. In the past, we've been contributed by Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, who we miss very much, and Harihar Sharma, who hopefully we'll have back on the platform this year. On that note, thank you for joining us, and I hand you over to Alithia Sura.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Did everyone get the link already? Are you filling? Because I'm not sure if I got it. I have some technical issue today with the link. Is it working?
The link was working, Alithia. We were able to register.
Yeah, actually, when I did, but Gaurav, did you do it? Anupama, did you do it?
Yeah, I did submit it.
Okay, can you get? Okay, I found it. Okay, done. Okay, it's gone down. All the Jans have gone hiding down. Okay, got it. Okay, brilliant. So come again to another session of Entrepreneurs Connect. Let's start with our business referrals, business exchange, contacts, connections. Let's again remember that the main goal and the main intention that we want to do is so that you can get some new contacts, some new connections, so that you can collaborate, exchange. What is that next thing that you need in your business? What is that next connection that you want in your business? What is that new contact we are now in Jan right now. So what is that, what's going to take you to the next step, and who's the new fresh contact that you can, build to grow or connect with and, network with or whatever, and get your next potential customer or your next potential, gap in your structure that you're trying to fill, or a new inspiration or a new idea or a new training or a new learning, like whatever is the new next contact that you want to get is what we are going to do. So let's quickly start with our introduction session for referrals, and then ask very clearly whose contact you want. And for everyone else who's attending, please, it's still the first week of the year. Let's take it on us to be more liberal. Maybe we can take this time, since the group is relatively small today, maybe we can take this time to share that contact today itself during the chat. Let's do a personal chat message right away. Go into your phone book, whose contact is coming to your mind, share it off right away in the chat to the person who's asking. Okay, and let all of us at least give one contact to everyone. What do you think? Everyone is asking, unless you're totally disconnected with what that person is asking. But if all of us give him at least one contact, then at least he can start off well, he or she, right? Okay, so are we all ready for this? So let's get started. I'm going to take the list forward now. The first one who signed in today was Mike, and then we have Mudit after. So Mike, go first.
Thanks, Alithia. Happy New Year, everyone. I thought I was cold, not as cold as Delhi, obviously, thank God. Hi, Mike. I help businesses make more money. How's that? Very brief, same as always. There are over 300 different strategies you can use to grow your business. Out of 300, guys, how many are you using? So, good off. How many different strategies are you using to grow your business?
Well, a couple.
A couple out of 300. Waleed?
I used to be an employee for almost 25 years.
I was employed for like 50. How many growth strategies are you using to grow your business? Give me a number.
maybe 2 or 3.
Padma?
2.
Who? Nita? Anupama?
Yeah, I
Count
think
2, 3.
yeah, I think it is in general not more than 3, to be very honest, across the board.
So out of 300, by the way, at least 10% don't cost any money to implement. So why are you limiting yourself? You could be making, all of you could be making so much more money, but you're not. But I suppose that's your choice. So I might want to grow your business. Give me a shout.
Brilliant. So guys, put put Mike and your name in the chat. If you have a contact to send to Mike. And I encourage you all, you can click on his picture in the Zoom right now. Right click, it will have chat. 1 second. And the last 3 dots here, and there will be a chat. You can send that contact to him right away. If it is you yourself, then of course you can connect with him during the week. But if you want to send him a contact of anyone who's haggling, I think even if it is you, you can still send him a contact. I'm sure there is someone who's haggling with a business and not using enough strategies, or, even if they're using 2 or 3, are they working? That's the bigger, is the business really growing? So if someone's business is not growing, you can let's put Mike, and now he's in Thailand, right? In Thailand. So anyone around there or any Asian companies can also connect with him. Mike, why don't you share our link and get more people from Thailand attending so that we can have, more exchange for you happening in that city, in that country.
Don't know that many people here, and so far, almost most of the people I know don't speak very good English because they're Thai.
Oh,
So it's a challenge. I'm working on it though.
okay, lovely. So you're working on teaching them English. Okay, kidding. Okay, Mudit, go now.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Mujit Bagadia. Memories are very important and they are important when they're long lasting. And only a photographer or the photograph can create those memories for you, whether it's for a portrait, of a self portrait, or maybe of a brand, let's say interior or a fashion brand, in any form. Memories are priceless. And once they are captured by a photographer, they are even more priceless for a person who is being clicked or captured by. So here I am, Mudit Bagaria, an interior advertising and commercial photographer specializing in interior and fashion photography for past 9 years, and we cater into portraits, fashion, and interior photography. And this time I have got an opportunity to work with Anupama ma'am. So on this forum. So thank you so much for that. And soon you will guys see me in Dubai. Yeah. Thank you. Over and out.
Ooh, welcome to Dubai. Come in the winter, okay? Brilliant. Okay, lovely. So guys, he's also going to be coming to Dubai. So put contacts for him. Come on. Photographer, memories are precious, are lifeless, lifetime. Even after you're gone, it leaves you like, for the family, your kids, your entire family. So let's take more pictures, more photos, and at least connect with him, and he can show you an idea how he can remotely support or overseas support, or what is his entire project and plan. But Mudit, you want more connections where in India or anywhere in the world, right?
You know, I am open for Pan India and of course for Dubai and Pan India, Pan international. Not a problem for me to travel.
Okay, brilliant. So put Mudit and your name in the chat. I think he normally is looking for interior designers, decorators, food, hospitality, any industries that need fashion photography, models, any of these connections in your phone, just throw him that number. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's have Yash and then I have Nita after.
Thank you. Good morning, members. My name is Yashwant Arya. I am the founder of Arthik Finserv, a financial consultancy firm. We deal with all types of funding products like home loans, loan against properties, business loan, working capital loan, and all other loans of all the banks, nationalized banks, private banks, and non-banking finance companies. So recently, I am arranging a residential property purchase loan in the name of a company, private limited company. Yes, it is possible. A private limited company can invest in a property in India as of now, and a residential property that too. And I am arranging a loan for them. So with this confidence, please connect me to private limited companies who wish to invest in residential properties as an investment with the extra funds, whatever they have. So thank you once again. My name is Yashwant Arya, representing Arthik Finserv, your finances under one roof.
Okay, brilliant. So guys, put Yash and your name in the chat. If you have anyone's contact who needs to improve their finances and, you heard him already. So, anyone else who has a contact for Yash? Put Yash and your own name. Again, let me remind you, you can share the contact right away in the chat for a personal chat message to them. Okay, let's have Nita now, and then we have Padma after.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm Nita Somani. I represent my company called Rank Connected CEO. We do give services on financial services and business development. At this moment, my ask will be the startups and a company who is already into the business and looking for funding. We help them finding the gap where they have the documentation to be correct and look for the funding houses for them. So at this moment, I will ask you to connect me to those who have started with a brilliant idea but have no idea that where should they go to look for investors for funding, or somebody like what Yash has given us one client who is currently into the business and looking for big funding above, like it's a big amount funding. And we are trying to look for how to help them to get that investment. So more than happy to be connected and guide and make sure that your documentations are correct.
Nita, I think, can you all hear her? I can't hear her.
Yeah, Nita, your voice was.
Voice is-
I can't also hear.
Nita, could you repeat those last few lines? We couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Your
Can
voice has been
can you-
fading in and out.
Now it's good. Now it's good, dear. Now it's okay.
Okay. So what I wanted to say is connect me to those who are looking for investment, whether it is a startup or it is already Series B or Series C funding they are looking for. We help them making sure that their documentations are correct, because if you look at it, main problem, the project falls into the crack because the documentations are not done well. So we can help them, we can guide them that what kind of documentation they require, and also look for investor or funding houses for them. So anybody who is interested, please connect with me. Thank you, Yash. I will talk to you. I will chat with you later on.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, brilliant. So I think that was clear. So let's have Padma now, and then we have Gaurav after.
Yeah, thanks, Alifia. Morning, everyone. So Padma here, financial advisor, wealth manager. So 3 verticals that I'm working on. One is financial planning, where I help you plan for your retirement, for education, for your children, for holidays, whatever it might be, making sure your investments are aligned to those. And number 2 is wealth management, where You can sound out your ideas of what you've done already, and we see whether we can help you grow your wealth better. I deal with all asset classes in both USD and in INR. So we can, go through your investments and see whether any fresh investments can be made better. And the third thing that I'm working on right now that I've already started is a course for wealth management. So it should be ready in 3 to 4 months. It's to help, especially the younger generation, learn about wealth management, what they're going to inherit. My ask for this week is very specific. I would like to have a meeting with Alifia. Been trying to, I think we've been having this. So, Alifia, specifically, I want to have the next meeting with you, a follow-up meeting with you. And Mike, twice I've said that I want to meet him. I haven't been booking the slot because your questions make me think, and I kind of stopped there. So my New Year resolution is to fill out the questionnaire and have the meeting with you too. And with Gaurav also, Gauravji, I would like to get that clarity on whether we are proceeding or not. So, so my asks are very specific. So thank you so much.
So you have Gaurav and Alifia, right?
Sorry?
Gaurav, Alifia, and who else?
Mike.
And Mike.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay, so before Padma drops and we go to the next one, I think Padma actually gave me one sentence before the year ended and when we met, which attracted my kids. Okay, so when I was talking to them and I was talking about the course, the one thing which Padma said was not only for the younger generation to manage their current finances, but how to manage your your inheritance. And that's when they both started talking. Oh, that's interesting. So I want to say that that is the highlight part of what she's going to do now.
Thanks to Anupama, she made me I've been doing it informally, but she kind of motivated me to go in for a very structured course. So thanks to Anupama for that.
So kids understand they have rich parents. Huh?
Well, see, the word rich is very subjective and very personal. It varies. It is never rich.
No, for kids who are going to have 500 or 1,000 as pocket money, the concept that they can get 10,000 is I'm going to be rich.
I'm
So it's
very happy,
subjective.
Padma, that you are getting onto the course, and I'm looking forward to enroll my daughter ASAP.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
we've already had a first session with Shelley. I've already started working on it. So tomorrow will be the second meeting. So thanks, Anupam. Yeah.
My pleasure.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm so glad. Actually, the way the industry has evolved, it's more about giving to get. Once you create that, trainings or courses to educate your audience, because half the times people are not educated, and we try to keep selling, but they're not in the same wavelength as you. They don't understand the need. So I think education has become the best sales strategy in these days, in the 2020 sort of 2022 post-COVID century of the world, right? Because I think you train people and then you make your sale. I think that's the best way of, because you train them, and then they know they can't do it on their own. So who else to go to, right? The alma mater who taught them. So that's the best sales strategy in this time.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The biggest mistake most businesses make, they think they can do it on their own. They can't.
True that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gaurav.
Well, morning again. We are on the 6th day of the new year, and I'm here in Dubai planning my rest of the year. I work in the space of using communication for reaching out to various stakeholders. And for that, we use technology. This company that I'm a partner in is called Infosys Studios. We do metaverse, robotics, 2D, 3D content creation, animations. And I'm looking at connecting with people who can use this for generating new business and even use this in their offices, in exhibitions, etc. So this is what I do, and happy to connect and be part of this ecosystem. Thank you.
Brilliant. So guys, put Gaurav and your name in the chat. And I want to really give a shout out to Waleed. I think he's literally put his name for every person who's had an ask until now. So really, it's a big shout out, and that's the way it all turns around, right? The more you give, the more you will definitely get back. So it's brilliant. He's put his name for each and every person who's the only name I'm typing in every person's this thing is his. So it's brilliant.
Okay.
I think I should have an auto.
Alivia, if you can
thing.
allow me 30 seconds, my give for the group is, with the seasons changing or the weather changing, cloves are a good way of giving your throat some extra nutrition. So please, I'm also chewing a clove now. So please incorporate cloves in your diet. Just put it in your mouth and you'll feel better. You will not choke when you are speaking. Thank you.
Okay, great. So guys, put Gaurav and your name. So Gaurav, you have Waleed already. And you wanted whose contact, Gaurav, today?
People using technology in communication.
Okay. So yeah, so digital content and all that. So companies
Yeah.
that need to create a communicative strategy. That's where Gaurav comes in. So guys, again, we may not need it for our own businesses, but anybody else that in your phone book that could potentially use Gaurav services. He has a end-to-end company with everything. So they have all the tools and everything. So all you can do is give a name, tell them don't use my name as well. So okay, brilliant. Thanks, Pia. Anupama, go now, and then we have Rishikesh after.
Good morning, beautiful people, and a very, very happy new year to all of you. Well, I don't want to introduce my business per se today, but I want to talk about something that I'm doing in the coming future. That's in February, Force is organizing a business conclave. We are getting about 30 to 35 business owners from India who are aspiring to set up businesses here in Dubai. So if you have anybody back in India who wants to kind of thinking of coming to Dubai to explore business opportunities, this is the right platform for them. And you as a local in Dubai, you also too can be a part of this event, which I'll share the details maybe by Monday or Tuesday when the flyers are ready. Till then, of course, I like to give stuff away. So Gaurav, I've already sent you an email. Yeah, please have a look at that. Padma, we're already talking. Mudit is already on board with a project with me. Neeta, we need to get together. Yeah, and I hope to do it within this week because I don't want to keep that commitment waiting for too long. Other than that,
Looking forward.
course, thank you, Neeta. Other than that, of course, anybody who requires to tweak their marketing strategies for 2024, yeah, I'm just one call away. Over to you, Alifia.
Excellent. So you can definitely see very beneficial to meet Anupama. She always has a tweak in your model, in your go-to market, and something, some connection, some contact. She's always there to bless us. So put Anupama and your name. If you haven't met with her yet, you're really missing a big this thing. But again, she's a marketing company. She can do online marketing and stuff. Any company in your phone book who is not marketing right or needs a new strategy for 2024, put those names for her. Okay. All right, brilliant. Let's have Rishikesh now and then Pia after.
Yes, good morning, all of you, and first of all, happy new year to all the members. I am myself Rishikesh Datar, and my business is related to theater advertisement. So my this year task will be I need at least 2, 3 advertisement, international advertisements with your support and all these things from Dubai or any other international city. So I will become happy and I can achieve these target with you. So please help me to achieve my target of this new year. And I'm also do the pan India advertisement. So you can I can display the advertisement on in a pan India. So whatever your schemes is there in Dubai which you want to reach in front of the Indian people, I can definitely show that advertisement here in front of the people. Thank you so much.
So, Rishikesh wasn't very clear. So, you want advertising companies, or you want people who need advertising, or you just said, help us achieve your target for advertising, but you're looking for companies who do advertising on banners, or
Yeah, actually, I want anything, which is hotel, restaurant, resort, or any project is happening and any event is going on in a, international city where Indian people can come there and take these advantages of the your schemes and all these things.
got it. Okay, so you're looking for people who would advertise on your current posters. So you're looking for sponsors, people, companies who are going to sponsor or who are going to advertise.
For the Indian people who are coming there for the event.
Okay, fine. Got it.
As a,
And you have banners, right? You have advertising banners all over, right? The city.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So, guys, he has advertising banners all over the city. So he's looking for any companies who need
just
Indian
now I tie up with the one of my channel partner who is doing the off-screen advertisements also, particularly holding on the roads or off-screen in the sense a multiplex which the lobby is there, so we can display the digital advertisement on the plasmas, TV, and all these things. Branding and all.
Okay, brilliant. Excellent. Okay, excellent. So, guys, put Rishikesh and your name. So, I'm sure everyone, most of us are Indians in this group right now. I mean, you definitely know which events are happening and they need to get more influx of people from India. So, anyone, any big events or any big companies that need advertising that would run to various places in India. So, let's share a name and number. Rishikesh, do keep coming so that people understand, and I'm sure it's an easy need which we can easily support. There are many events here as well. Okay, let's have Pia and then I'll have Valifia after.
Hello everyone. Happy New Year. It's been a great pleasure to be associated with you all guys. Hello, I'm Pia. I am an interior designer and I've been practicing my interiors from past 14 years now. So it's going to be 14. So I'm looking for interior I'm actually here to looking for an cafe, restaurants and renovation, construction regarding in Dubai and in UAE or anywhere regarding in Asian countries, so that I can expand my business overseas. Because already I am expanding my business in pan India, but in 2024 I just want to go overseas. So thanks a lot.
The interior is a big thing. So guys, put Pia and your name. There's lots of interior stuff that's going on. So come on, get into your phone books. We've promised ourselves in the start of the meeting. Let's remember that.
Thankfully, me and Wali, we had a one-to-one session already. But Wali, thanks a lot. Again, we will get connected very soon, within 1 or 2 days.
Great. Well, he lives into the real estate in Dubai. So of
Yeah,
course, everyone wants to furnish homes and increase the value and sell them at a higher price. That could be a turnaround strategy. Okay, so guys, interior. So she could subcontract some big projects, bigger interior firms where she could collaborate. interior design is booming. So let's share her a contact. Okay, lovely. I'm next now. So, and then we have Walid after. And then I think only Monisha will be left. Everyone else is finished. Jude, have you filled the link? I got you, yes. I got only Monisha. Jude, you need to fill the link again, no? Just submit.
They are doing one family only, one in the family. Just joking.
Okay, lovely. Okay, super. So hi, I'm Alifia. I run a company called Rooftop Sales. And currently I'm promoting my recent initiative with a Malaysian joint venture called 10X Strategy Coaching. Where this company 10X Strategy is about helping companies grow so that they can launch themselves and help companies to become franchise ready as well as IPO ready. So companies are actually a minimum of 10 to 15 million dirhams as an annual revenue, which is about $3 to $4 million annual revenue. Those are the companies that we can coach and train over a 3 to 5 year period and make them IPO ready and make them franchise ready. So this is what the company does. So we're looking for coaches to onboard on the platform. So we're only looking at 3 added coaches for next year. So currently we're looking for any coaches who would like to come on board to potentially become. There'll be a lot of trainings, a lot of guidance, and there will be a thorough selection process. But if you know anyone who's been coaching, not making enough money, but you don't need to know anything about IPO or anything right now, but the entire system will coach and train you to become a certified accredited coach to help companies become IPO ready and franchise ready. So that's the business coaching with a growth model with an end goal. So that's typically what it is. So if you know anyone who's a good accredited who's a good whatever, but we only hire entrepreneurs. Only entrepreneurs coach entrepreneurs at the 10X CEO, 10X strategy coaching platform. So you've got to be an entrepreneur with your own company, and then you got into coaching. So it's a model where entrepreneurs coach entrepreneurs. We will have some few introductions and some new trainings and stuff this year in Jan, Feb, and March. So there will be a lot more sound noise around on that platform. But for now, if you know anyone who is looking to become a coach, then those are the contacts that I'm looking for. Okay. So put Alifia and your own name in the chat, and I'll reach out to you. Okay, brilliant. Excellent. Let's have Walid now. Sorry, we're looking for these only in Dubai, by the way. So not in India. So we're looking for coaches onboarding only for the Middle East because we're expanding the business to this country at this moment. Potentially, we will, if there's anyone in India, you can always join the Malaysian team. But for Dubai, we're looking for people who are locally based here for now. All right, let's have Walid and we'll have Monisha after.
Yes, good morning, Entrepreneur Connects. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your being part of this amazing platform. My name is Walid bin Jam'an. I am representing a company called DNA Real Estate. Each and everyone has a DNA in his body, but our company provides something different. We provide a lifestyle for your dream home. Do you know that people from different parts of the world are coming to Dubai to invest in real estate? If this is true and you believe that real estate is only part of your investments, then just pick one of your contacts and connect with me so that I can guide in the process of having a lifestyle home in Dubai. Thank you so much. This is Walid bin Jam'an from DNA Real Estate.
Wow, Sila we, right? So everyone needs a lifestyle home in Dubai. What a pitch. So guys, if you don't have a lifestyle home, you guys are not living. Come together, get a lifestyle home in Dubai. Best time to
Habibi, come to Dubai.
Yes, it's the best time. I mean, it's the safest investment any buddy can ever do. So, and there's so many flexible ways of getting into real estate in Dubai. And Waleed can guide you and help you. You don't even like pay everything. You don't need to take a mortgage. You don't need to take a loan. And you can still eventually own an asset which can feed your family for you in your retirement days. It's the most stable asset you can have. So if you're not yet in it, you got to take it right away. So connect with Waleed. Again, it need not be for you. Anyone that you know lives in Dubai or anyone that you know is looking at having a property overseas. A lot of people have a lot of cash in India and they like to keep it away so that they don't pay tax and they can invest in an asset which is not in India or things like that also works. That it's the best tax benefit as well for anybody around the world where you pay a lot of tax. In this region, we don't pay as much tax. So any extra collected funds that you want to park, you can connect with Waleed. Come on, guys, at least give me one more name. Any investor, any buyers, any end users? Excellent. Thank you. Let's go, Monisha. And then Jude, if you fill the link. Monisha, go now.
Yes. Very good morning and a very, very happy new year to all of you, my dear friends on the EC2 Connect. All right. So my name is Monisha Rodrigues and I'm the founder of First Impressions Training Consultants, where we do a B2B and a B2C for corporate training, largely looking into communication and soft skills. Right now, I have a program running which is completely focused on managing stress. So for those of you who want to connect with me, please feel free. I am also a growth performance coach where I help my clients to up their potential, especially if they are, facing a challenge, facing a problem, or looking at some opportunity to explore, both professionally and personally. So please do connect with me. And as I understand your ask and as I come to know about how I can help my dear friends on this platform, I will surely connect with you. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So guys, many people are stuck in their careers and they're just not moving up and forward. And so most times they don't even know why. A little bit of a few guidance, a few tips of someone who's completely researching this angle could help a lot of people. So if you know any senior executives or mid-level executives who are stuck there for more than say 4-5 years or 7-8 years many times, most middle-level executives are not proceeding anywhere. They're pretty much stuck and stagnated in their careers. So maybe Monisha can guide. So if you know anyone in your ecosystem, again, 2 ways of sharing: use your name, don't use your name. So you can always give her a contact and say, don't use my name. So anyone you know in the, come on guys, we need 1 or 2 more names. This is a very B2C. When you have a B2C requirement, it's very easy to give them a reference. For B2B projects, of course, I understand that you don't always have so many companies. But for B2C, it's like very easy to get. So no one in your family stuck on a job for a long time, not growing to the next level, or senior executives not becoming CEOs. Okay, brilliant. Jude, go now.
Thanks, Alifa. Yeah, I'm Jude Rodrigues. I'm 14 years into therapy and counseling. So in counseling, basically, I work with life skills for values for adolescents. My other vertical is I work with disabilities into pain and trauma. Just started music with grief for cancer students. I'll be starting from Monday. So that's a new project that's coming. And while doing some reviews, people have suggested that to get into men's counseling. So that's my new client base, which I'm looking at for men's counseling, specifically for men. Yeah. And yeah, so counseling will definitely help for getting away from stress from being away from anxiety. And something unique that I have is music movement, which I use for autism, for epilepsy, as well as if paralyzed or even for trauma patients. I'm just working for their memory loss, even for senior citizen. And my ask will be counselors, pediatricians, physical therapist, even occupation therapists who work on sensory integration, as well as counselors and special educators. Looking for UAE to come to UAE this year. That's one of my goals. Thanks, Alifa.
Wow, brilliant. Guys, really, let's take 2 minutes to really see who you can reference for Jude. It's a very valuable thing what he does, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who need these things, who don't even come for platforms like this. So just let's think of people that we can give him for all the good stuff that he's doing.
Can I just share a small success story if it's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we've been able to, I've been tracking I would not say directly a client, he's like a family to us, but that just gave me a little spearhead. We got him employed with one of the clinics, obviously knowing his background. He's into psychotic, into a lot of comorbids, we call it as comorbids, a lot of issues. And he's been calling up sometimes. So now I keep calling. I'm using the reverse technique. After so I've given him a timeline of 90 days to work there, but in 30 days, he's been doing well. And his mom just sent me a message of thank you. So that has been a success story. So this year, again, apart from the men's counseling, I'm looking at, placing people that I know or somewhere that we can give them some employment. That will be also great. Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. Yes,
Neha,
Monisha.
I would like to add, knowing how Jude has worked with this client and monitoring him very closely, it was always on our heart to have, an employment opportunity for those who have got disabilities and disorders. Jude, coming from his counseling background and with my HR and training background, it was always on our heart to do something like this for those in this category of society. So Jude has really worked with this client, and I have seen him. And on days, it was very difficult, but yes, Jude has been able to place him in a good organization to work. So now he's also independent and also learning. Yeah.
Wow,
Thanks,
brilliant.
Manisha. Appreciate for the feedback.
Okay, brilliant. So now, since we have completed all the referrals, yeah, Walid?
Arif, you're complete. I just want to add one point after your.
No, go ahead. If it's about Jude, then you can say it now because I'm changing the topic.
It's all about all, not Jude only.
Okay, so go ahead and say it.
Actually, you see, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk now. I was thinking in 2024, what should I give and what should I contribute to my colleagues? You see, I'm here in UAE since almost 26 years. And during this 26 years, I worked with public sector, which is the government, as well as in different companies, like private companies. And I have tried also my own business in some couple of years. Yeah, it didn't work, but still, I find that during these 26 years, I've had a lot of connections, lots of contacts in my mobile phone. If I can show you, for example, I have my mobile phone, and in this mobile phone, I already have more than 4,400 contacts. Okay. I swear that maybe I am using 100 or 150. So what about the other contacts? Why shouldn't I give these contacts to my connections? Why shouldn't I give these contacts to the people who might be benefiting from these contacts? I am not benefiting from them. But I know that this contact may have a need from Mike, from Alifia, from Badman, from Gora, from Monisha, Jude, all the people. Okay, so that's why I try to keep my name with each and every one so that I can meet, not necessarily meet in person, but maybe virtually. Like last week, I met virtually with Bia, and I could understand what she is providing, because whenever I just meet someone in person or virtually, I can understand what he is doing. And when I am understanding fully what he is doing, I can give him the proper contact. Yes, I have this contact. They may. It doesn't necessarily that this contact will give you a business, but you will be at least one of their options once they need a business or they need your service or maybe your product. So this is what I wanted to share, and thank you all of you for your patience to listen. Thank you.
You pretty
Thanks,
much
Khalid.
recalibrated the entire intention of Entrepreneur Connect, and this is exactly what the entire goal and the foundation and the crust of what we are doing is. And you literally translated that in a very human language. So thank you, Swali, for that. And I hope it spoke to many. And what he's saying is very right, because over so many years we've collected, and we're not even talking to half of them. So why not just give them, right? And this is exactly what our entire foundation of why we built EC during the time of COVID was. Because half the companies was like, our payments are stuck, people who are placing orders are not making payments. And then other than that, they were like, people are not placing orders. So our current customers are not placing orders. And even if they are placing orders, they're not making payments. So the reason Gaurav and a few of us that came together and started this one was, let's get that connecting to each other's phone books and see how we can build a brand new client and a brand new customer and stuff like that. So well done, Walid, and I'm sure your initiative on this real estate will also kick off because of new connections that you will keep building, not necessarily from where you give, but from where you're heading. Okay, great. So now we have about 20 minutes. Since we have so many finance people on the platform, like we have Yash, we have Padma, Nita is sort of, her husband is a little bit, so he touches on her. So, so since we have so much of finance background on our this thing, personal finance mainly, and since we're at the start of 2024, I want to invite Padma and Yash, maybe if they could, what most common people do wrong, like why and when people are so late. It's an important thing. So maybe you could just, both of you together, come together with maybe 2-3 questions, which all of us can think. And are we doing it or not doing it, or help us kind of set or align ourselves for this year, for us, ourselves, our families, for our inheritance, for our whatever, So what are the 1 or 2 things that most common people, because I'm sure everyone in this group probably is set or not set, but chances are most of us are also not fully sorted. And if you want to use this opportunity, yeah, Anupama?
Thank you, Alifia. The biggest pain point when it comes to personal wealth management or investment is we lay people, we idiots in finance, do not understand what these people talk about. They always talk so much of jargon, so much of numbers, which doesn't get into our heads. So I would want the finance guys to tell us what exactly we need to look at or need to understand when it comes to management of investments and wealth. In layman's term, by the way.
Yes, I agree 100%. Yeah, Nita?
I would quickly say, Padma and Yash, they have a lot of information on the personal wealth management. But my point will be, why don't we structure this platform into every week's 15 to 20 minutes presentation on one subject? Like, it will be very nice if we give them the time to prepare the layman's question, what Padma is saying. Because once you are an industry expert like Padma or Yash or myself for my own product, you forget what the layman's problem could be, because you are solving a little bigger problem than that. So if we can structure this platform to give 15 to 20 minutes presentation each week on one subject, it will be very helpful. I'm telling you from a experienced person, because I also didn't know F of finance. And when I was in the corporate, one of the finance guy just gave one presentation, which is so simple: finance for non-finance people, basically finance for non-finance. And that made me think that you need to go more into the ground level for those who do not understand F for finance. So that will be my request to you, Gaurav, that why don't we structure this to give this back to the community for in the layman's, for different departments or different topics each month. Maybe supply chain, maybe finance, maybe I can talk about business development and your own expertise, and open it up for the whole platform.
That's a great feedback. So let's use this 10-15 minutes for whatever we can. And then, of course,
By
we
the
can
way,
structure it.
sorry, Neeta, just to respond, I have written to you for next week. If you could structure it, and it could well be, something that we can do more often.
Gaurav, unfortunately, okay, I haven't yet replied to your this one, but maybe not next week. Following week, I will take the slot.
Okay.
But I have already structured my
Very
this thing,
good.
so I can present following week.
So let me give it off to who's taking over, Padma or Yash?
I'll tell you
Padma's
what.
ready.
I'll tell you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What keep people poor? Difference between the wealthy and the rest, in layman's terms. Right? Very basic. Wealthy people pay themselves first. From the richest man in Babylon, part of all you earn is yours to keep. The average person pays all their debts and then thinks about saving, but there's nothing left. People who become wealthy pay themselves first and everybody else second. That's the biggest difference. You can get around that. Part of all you earn is yours to keep. Do that, you become wealthy. Don't, you won't.
To add on to what Mike has said, I agree. That's the first point. Like, many of us think that income minus expenses is savings. It's actually the other way around. Income minus savings is expenses, which means you take away a portion of your income, invest it, and then spend what is left. But then the next stage is, what are you saving? How are you investing? Right? If I'm going to keep all my money in an FD, am I growing my wealth? Because the truly rich know how to play with debt also. No businessman became wealthy using only his own savings, right? So if you want to become the super rich, you have to know how to deal with debt. But before that, right, where do we take our investment advice from? It's mostly from family and the bankers, right? Warren Buffett said that the bank is the only place where people come in Rolls Royce and in luxury cars to take advice from people who use the subway. Okay. He said that. Yeah. So we have to see who our mentors are. Are we taking investment advice from people who've already achieved wealth? Right? We have so many now. There are podcasts, there are interviews. Are we listening to them, or are we going to the bankers and taking their advice? Nothing against bankers, right? But we have to be careful how we grow our wealth. So take the savings, make sure you grow it well. Yeah.
So the bottom line is, don't take advice from bankers.
No. I'm not saying that. Bankers do play an important role, but relying only on bankers to become wealthy is again.
There is a
What
community
is
in
the common
Dubai.
A
person
very
doing
stupid
now?
strategy. But a banker will tell your house, a banker will tell you your house and your car is an asset. It is.
Yeah.
It's
For
just
them.
not your asset, it's their asset.
But
You
If
have
for
to
you
see,
fail
yeah.
to make the payments, they take it. So it's not your asset, it's their asset.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
So-
do something concrete. Let's not chit chat and spend the next 10 minutes. We already lost 5 from the time I said let's do this. So let's use the next 10 minutes in not chit chat and suggestions and just you'll say.
Let's
But is
hear
there
from
any
Yash.
concrete something that we can self-introspect right away? Anyone has a quick Yash or Padma?
Okay, so you can write down all your belongings, right? Whatever you think are your assets, and side by side, write at what rate they are growing, right? So calculate at what rate you're growing your wealth. It could be an FD, it could be a real estate. What is the ROI on those, right? And I don't know if I've shared the power of compounding, a small table, and that shows you like 5 years, 10 years from now, where you're going to be. If I can just share it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
I'll
do.
just a minute.
So until she is sharing her screen, you can
Yeah.
also write down what is your liability and how much you are paying rate of interest. Whether it is a car loan or a personal loan or a gold loan or a home loan, your business loan, working
The
capital,
liability
OD.
is good, right?
Yes, I would say.
It
To
depends
create
on
wealth,
what it
to
is
create
used.
wealth. Yeah. One situation as well.
Okay, so I'll share my screen now.
Alipia,
Yeah.
can she share?
I think it's disabled. Can you enable it?
No, she can share.
Yes, now I can, yeah. Okay, so you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so on top is the number of years and on left is the rate. Okay, so if I'm going to grow my wealth, this one, C2 can be 1 million, it could be 1,000, the unit is up to your imagination, 1 crore, whatever it is. So if I'm going to compound, say at 7% in 10 years, right, I'm going to get 1.97. If it's 1 million, I get 1.97 million. At the same 7%, if the same 1 million, if I'm going to compound at 15%, in 10 years, I'm going to get 4 million. I've made it 4 times. And at 30%, I've made my 1 million, 13 million. So, and if you see the 20 years, right, look at the difference. If I'm going to say even change it, this is like a dynamic table. It's the simple compound interest formula that I've used, right? You can go back and do the same in Excel. So we have to be sure what our asset allocation is. Because the reason why I said write down your assets and the rate of growth is to map it back here and say, okay, I have my 20% of my assets growing at 5%. I have 70% growing at 15%. In 20 years' time, or even in 10 years' time, it's going to affect your net worth, right? There's a very clear trajectory that you're going on. Okay, so this is a homework that you can do for yourself. And, I really do not advise on unregulated assets like crypto and all that. That's pure speculation. So we are talking about like regulated assets here, real estate, gold, equity, mutual funds, and everything. Right.
Great. So this is your recommendation on the right? Or this is a case? Padma?
She's writing frozen. Yash can be over.
Yeah, until she comes back. So especially on your liabilities, whatever you have, most probably the least rate of interest will be on the secured loans where you provide the collateral, like a car loan or a gold loan or a loan against security or a loan against property or a home loan. Otherwise, whether it is a working capital or a credit card or a business loan, the rate of interest will be on the higher side. So if you have a property, don't go for a business loan. Go for a loan against property. Why the rate of interest is low is because the bankers feel if you are giving your property to the bank, they feel more secured. The credit team, the credit managers, they feel more secured that you are confident on your business. You will do the business, you will earn the income, and then you will pay the bank. So that's why the secured loans are on the lower cost. So normally in India, the home loan rate starts from 8.5% now, which was around 6.5% 2 years ago. Because of the all rate increase across the globe, it has increased. Business loan is in the range of 16% plus. Personal loan for salaried employees 11% plus, and gold loans in the range of 9%. So these are the rate trends going on now. So, and one more suggestion, means you can take it as a feedback. Normally, whenever we approach any banker for a loan, we ask for what is the least rate of interest you provide. So I would personally suggest, please ask them whether I'll get the loan or not. If yes, what is the product? What are the assets I have? So there are different things. I have shared a blog link from my website in the chat box. So we can have a chat individually, and if an opportunity is provided, I can take up in the coming weeks, 10 minutes or a 15-minute sessions. So thank you, over to you.
Sorry, I got cut, like, in between, but I'm not sure. Yes, there's something also called reverse mortgage, right? Because many old people, they kind of, when they are without funds, what happens is they become financially destitute, asset rich, but cash poor. But in reverse mortgage, the bankers, like, they give you a regular income against your house. You don't have to get rid of it. So what happens in reverse mortgage? The house stays in your name, but they start giving you a regular income, and after your demise, they kind of put it up for sale, and your inheritors, either they pay off the loan or they get the balance. The bank takes what is due to them and gives the balance to the inheritors. So there's no need to get into a kind of distress sale if required also.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is there. The product is there. Thanks for bringing it out. It is not so popular in India because of the regulations and family disputes. See, a person at the age of 60, he would retire or he would have some income, but he needs additional income because of the inflations. Year on year, growing like 70, 75, 80 years. But in across, like other than India, this product is very well known and people are taking mortgages because the family attachments are not there. And in India, especially selling the property by the bankers, there are a lot of process and guidelines. So this product is still in its early stage of execution in the market. But abroad, US, Canada, or many developed countries, people are going like taking this product.
Wow,
In India, we are
fully
suggesting
paid up
SWP.
property. So if you have a fully paid up home, then you can take
Yes.
a mortgage on that,
Yes,
and
yes.
bank will pay you every
I
month.
mean,
Like a monthly income for you.
the inheritors, the fact that they may lose on the inherited property will make them support their parents if they're not otherwise inclined to do so.
Oh, fantastic.
But they will go to court here in India.
Yeah, I mean, that's there, but
But you don't have anyone to leave your assets to after you're dead. It's a classic thing, right? Because
100%.
you don't have any dependence on you when you're like a sole operator.
or if your dependents are not taking care of you, you can use your own asset. You don't have to lose your house. You can stay in your own house. The asset stays in your name, And you're generating income out of it. So not
Great.
many people are aware of this, actually.
Wow. So we have it here, in Dubai also.
And Dubai, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You do,
Interesting.
Neeta?
Yes.
You're aware of it?
Yes. Yes.
Reverse mortgage? Okay.
Reverse mortgage has started being, it's not very popular right now, but it has started especially after the golden visa has become so easy for everybody to be available, and especially for those who have their golden visa on the base of property.
That's a good thing, actually.
If anyone have any questions, okay, we have only like a minute left. So should I like close and then maybe we keep it on for like, if anyone
Yeah,
has any questions.
I got to
I
run
just-
because I have a meeting afterwards.
Me
So,
too.
yeah.
Okay, so
So,
let me
thank you.
officially call this meeting to a close. Thank you all for coming. Entrepreneurs Connect, we meet every Saturday, 8 a.m. Dubai time. We're here to exchange leads, references, connections, and we learn from each other, from your expertise and from your listening, and we cross learn and educate ourselves from each other's skills and expertise. I want to officially call this meeting to a close. We've had this beautiful session on finance and self funding and self finance and what do we need to do. But if you have any more questions, we have our two experts, Yash and Padma, now. And we can keep the room open for another 10 minutes. So if anyone needs any questions on personal finance, we can keep the room open for a little more, 10-15 minutes. But the rest,
And
if you're ready
my
to leave, you
suggestion
can.
is, sorry, thank you, Alithia. My suggestion is this week, again, last week, I did not close the group chat on WhatsApp. So this week, again, it'll be open. Let's make this finance month. So anybody has any questions, anybody has any advice to give, let's use our WhatsApp group for these conversations as well.
And yes, for next
Besides now.
Saturday, you have your 15-minute session. We're taking Neeta's suggestion on board as well. So let's have your 15-minute session at the end of the meeting next week. And
please invite guests. Let's not just have ourselves here benefiting, but
Yes.
if we get everyone get one guest,
yes, you can share
I
your
will put a
photo.
poster.
Yeah, it's to share your photo to us, to Gaurav or something. We'll create
Yeah.
a poster with you on
Sure.
it.
Yeah,
A
I
short
will